All right. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are doing good. It's so nice to be back on a live stream. And man, it's just last live stream I did was I didn't have Wi-Fi there either, so I was showing my face and all. And now here we are again, finally getting to do a live stream with all you guys. Now, I want to warn everyone, if you're just getting in, do not be shocked if my internet drops out and I disappear. Okay? It could happen. But I'm tired of not being able to do a live stream. And can you guys give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me? If you guys can hear me and you guys can see the screen. Just let me know with the thumbs up. My girlfriend's in the chat. Miss Magdalena, love you. Rebecca's in the chat. How you doing? You're the 9th like and your life path number is 9. Well, that's what a crazy synchronicity that is. Hello, another War Machine. How you doing? Jessica, how you doing? Thanks for the thumbs up. Chester Marie and Dielectric Truth. Hey, El Paculi, how you doing, brother? Morgan, how you doing, brother? Hope you guys are all well today. Got 30 of you in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Man, I missed this. I really did. It's been, 2 weeks since I did a live stream with you all? And it's just not the same when I'm doing videos. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys agree. It's just not the same when you can't do live streams and you just have to watch me on a pre-recorded video. Give me a thumbs up if live streams are so much more like, I don't know what it is about live streams. But anyways, we'll wait for a few more people to join. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I agree. I think it's much better to do live streams. Casey Jones is in the chat. Hello, brother. Thank you for coming by. Joseph's in the chat. Hello, brother. Hope you're doing well. I was hoping I wasn't going to be doing a live stream at the same time Joseph was, but it looks like he's not doing a live stream right now, so that's good. Guys, make sure you go subscribe to Joseph if you haven't already subscribed. Also, Casey Jones, Astrology, in the chat. And yeah, so we'll give it another minute and then we'll get started. You know, I don't know, again, if the presentation cuts out, I'll try to come back on, guys. So just be patient with me. If the presentation cuts out, I'll try to get back on, okay? If I don't come back, well, you guys know that my internet just completely stopped working. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we can get through this live stream without any hiccups. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off my... So this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my chat. So I'm not going to be able to see your comments until I'm done with the presentation, okay? So if you guys are making comments to me in the chat, I'm not going to be able to see them because I'm turning them off on my phone so I can have more Wi-Fi to go towards the stream, okay? So if you guys say something to me in the chat, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just doing the presentation, and then I'm going to jump into the chat afterwards, okay? So with that being said, let's get started. And we're going to talk about France, right? And there's a reason why we're going to talk about France. And most of you guys probably already know this. But France is going to be a key component to the narrative this year in 2024, going into 2025. There's going to be a lot of France connections, okay? And I stumbled across all this actually when I was on my friend Sean's live stream, and I started noticing all the connections to this year and all the events that are happening this year in France, okay? And yeah, Joseph Aquaviva, he makes a good point. I want to start out this presentation by letting you guys know that France, now I didn't put this in the presentation, but you guys know that France is where the Society of Jesus was founded. It's where the Templars were located a lot of the time, right? And Freemasonry. So there's a whole bunch of secret society stuff that goes on in France. And as as Joseph just pointed out in the chat, Paris, France equals 56 and 187, like Society of Jesus. So, and again, I got a picture of the Knights Templar here because the Jesuits are the modern day Knights Templar, okay? And I'm not going to talk a whole lot about the Templar, but I want to start this presentation by reminding you guys that France is the home of the Jesuits, or the founding place of the Jesuits and the Templars, okay? Well, not the founding place of the Templars, but of the Jesuits. And there's going to be so much to talk about in this, but I want to get started with I'm gonna bring together a lot of things. Okay, I'm gonna bring together the Statue of Liberty, which was given to us by France. Okay, and I'm going to talk about the Colossus of Rhodes. And why am I going to talk about the Colossus of Rhodes? Well, because Cody Rhodes just won the WWE Championship on the day before the eclipse on 4/7. Okay, and his next match is going to be in France. The first time ever the WWE is going to be holding an event in France. Okay. And then we have the Joker movie coming out. Notice the red, white, and blue, like France colors, okay? Well, the Joker movie is coming out, and it has a name called Folie Deux, and that is French, okay? So this Joker movie has a French connection. The title is French. Cody Rhodes is in France on May 4th, coming up. The Paris Olympics are in France this year. The Super Bowl is in New Orleans next year. And when you think of the most French city in the whole United States, you probably think of New Orleans. Okay. Is there any more of a French city in the United States than that of New Orleans, Louisiana? Okay. So we're going to talk about all these things, and we're going to talk about the Freemasons a lot in this. Okay. So I want to start out with the first event that's happening. The first event that's happening in France this year, which is the WWE event called Backlash France. Okay. And again, this is the first big event after WrestleMania, where Cody Rhodes defeated Roman Reigns. And now he's the champion, guys. And look how they've presented him. And I just want you guys to notice his coat reminds me of Freemasonry. I don't know if anyone else gets this vibe, but does his coat not remind you of a Freemason, like a George Washington old Revolutionary War, coat, right? And remember, the Statue of Liberty was given to us by France. Well, in the old days, there was a statue called the Colossus of Rhodes, okay? And even if you go look at the Wikipedia, they compare it to the modern day. It was the old age Statue of Liberty. Is around the same size as the Statue of Liberty back in the day, okay? The Colossus of Rhodes, right? I made a huge connection in my last video about the WrestleMania, how Cody Rhodes came out with a Statue of Liberty. His daughter's name is Liberty, and now he's going to France. So if that doesn't tell you that France and the Jesuits are connected to the United States, I don't know what does, okay? Now, his father is all about America, okay, which has the same colors as France. Dusty Rhodes equals 50, like there's 50 states, okay? Backlash France, which is the name of this thing coming up in France. Now, this is the first time ever that WWE is holding an event, a pay-per-view in France. What are the chances, guys? The first time ever they're holding a pay-per-view in France, and Cody Rhodes will be the first one there, okay, after he wins the title. It's not a coincidence, guys. And again, what are the chances that this is all connected to his father? He fulfilled the dream of his father, the American dream, Dusty Rhodes, and he's the American nightmare, okay? So I just wanted to make this initial connection to the Colossus of Rhodes, the Statue of Liberty, Cody Rhodes, and France, because again, France gave us the Statue of Liberty, okay? Again, guys, this is going to heat up. This is just the preliminary stuff. This is going to get way better, okay? Now remember, Cody Rhodes came out with the Statue of Liberty at WrestleMania. It looks like the skull and bones. Remember, Skull and Bones was modeled after the Knights Templar, and the Knights Templar were in France, okay? So this is at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes comes out with the Statue of Liberty inspired mask with his wife and their daughter's name is Liberty. Okay. So anyway, the Statue of Liberty, liberty enlightening the world. Okay. And again, this is all given to us by France. Okay. And the reason I put this here is so you guys can understand the connection between France and the United States. You know, besides just the colors, they have the same colors. So, and another big thing here to point out is that this is modeled after the god Libertas, and the Declaration. Again, the United States is going to turn 248 years old this year, and that's going to be a big number throughout the whole year. And again, Pluto's return is happening this year as well. So anyway, this slide is just to point out the connection between France, the Statue of Liberty, Cody Rhodes, and why he's going to be in France right after WrestleMania. Okay. Now, here's where we're going to get into the numbers. Okay. So this is pretty obvious. Cody Rhodes, his dad's name is Dusty Rhodes. Okay. Who's the American dream, right? Freemasonry, all connected to the founding fathers. I want you guys to notice the gematria of Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes equals 158 like Freemasonry, 139 like Freemasonry, and 58 like Freemasonry. So Dusty Rhodes is almost a perfect match to Freemasonry. Okay. His son is named Cody. Okay, like my name. His son is named Cody. And the reason I believe his son is named Cody is because in gematria, Cody equals 47. And this is the Freemasonry connection, because the Freemason compass is set at 47 degrees. Okay, so the guy's son, who's his name matches Freemasonry in 3 out of 4 ciphers pretty much, and his son's named Cody, which equals 47, and Freemasonry has this compass set at 47 degrees. Okay. Now the 47, and it has the G in the middle. Why is this interesting in connection to Cody Rhodes? Because Cody's middle initial is G, just like the compass has the G in the middle. Okay. So Cody's name has the G in the middle. This is a Freemasonry connection. Okay. I'm telling you, this is what it is. The reason that Cody's middle name is G is because the Freemasonry G. Okay. And notice what happens when you write Cody's name with the middle G. You get Cody G. Runnels, which just happens to be, okay, just happens to be a 2-cipher match to Freemasonry. See, I wasn't going to put this in here, but as soon as I typed in Cody G. Runnels with the G in the middle and it matched Freemasonry in 2 ciphers, I was like, how much more perfect can you get it? Okay. The dad's name equals Freemasonry. His son's name is Cody, equals 47, like the compass is set at 47. He's from Georgia, which also starts with a G. His middle name is G. And if you type his name with the middle initial, it equals Freemasonry. Okay. And the reason I'm talking about Freemasonry, because this whole decode is going to connect to the 47. Okay. Now, this is where the Paris Olympics are going to be. The Paris Olympics are going to start on July 22nd and go to August 11th. This is the 33rd Summer Olympics. The 33rd Summer Olympics, just like the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. Okay. And the stadium that this is taking place in, the closing ceremony, is taking place in the Stade, I don't know if I'm saying this right, the Stade de France. Okay. And it equals 246. And this is the openings or the closing ceremony of the Olympics is taking place in the Stade de France, which equals 246. Okay. The reason that 246 is important to this, well, first we're going to connect Donald Trump. Okay. First, we're going to connect Donald Trump because Donald Trump is connected to Cody Rhodes' father by 246 days. So Trump was born 246 days after Dusty Rhodes. Okay. And Dusty Rhodes' nickname was the American Dream, which equals 246. Okay. I'm going to show you why this is important in just a second. Okay. Now, if you guys don't follow Jurassic Liars and his decodes on June 11th, we're going to talk about June 11th and how it's connected to Freemasonry, how it's connected to Cody and Dusty Rhodes, and how it's connected to this, what I'm about ready to show you, okay? Dusty Rhodes died on June 11th, 2015. June 11th on the Julian calendar is June 24th, okay? On the Gregorian calendar. June 24th is Freemasonry's birthday, okay? So June 24th is Freemasonry's birthday. In England, you write the date June 24th as 246. I just told you that Trump and Dusty Rhodes were born 246 days apart, okay? I'm going to talk more about Trump later, but I just want to set these initial connections, okay? And again, Dusty Rhodes' nickname was the American Dream, which equals 246. And Donald Trump also has a connection to the American Dream. Why? Because everyone wants Trump to be president because they think Trump's going to bring wealth to the country. The American Dream, right? Trump is running on the American Dream, essentially, okay? So it's not a coincidence that Trump is born 246 days after the American Dream, and American Dream equals 246, okay? Freemasonry's birthday is 24/6. Again, go check out Jurassic Liars. Here's his channel right here. All about June 11th. Remember, June 24th and June 11th. Okay? June 11th on the Julian calendar is June 24th on the Gregorian calendar. Okay? So, why is this connected to Freemasonry? Because Freemasonry has the square and compass set at 47 degrees, like Cody equals 47, like France equals 47, like Trump, like government, like White House, like Republican, like Democrat, like Whig, all equals 47. Authority, okay? Now, square and compass equals 246. Thank you, Joseph. Also, Catholic Church equals 246. I forgot that one. Square and compass equals 246. Freemasonry's birthday is 24/6. So what a coincidence. What a coincidence that the Freemasonry symbol is the square and compass, and square and compass equals 246, and Freemasonry's birthday is 24/6. Okay? Again, this connects to Dusty Rhodes because Dusty Rhodes is the American Dream. He died on June 11th. Okay? His son just became champion on 4/7, and Cody equals 47. His next match, Cody's next match is going to be in France, which equals 47. Okay? Like Trump, who's the main news right now everywhere. Okay? And I just told you back here that Trump and Cody's father were born 246 days apart. American Dream 246. Square and compass 246. Okay? And this picture right here is just to show that June 11th on the Julian is June 24th on our calendar. Okay? So here's where it gets good, guys. This is, if you guys don't understand how big this is, you might not understand this because you guys don't understand wrestling as much. But this is huge. Okay? Cody's father, Dusty Rhodes, is dead now. He died on June 11th, 2015. Cody Rhodes' next match is going to be against AJ Styles. This guy right here. AJ Styles is the only active wrestler today that I can find who's faced Cody's father already. When I saw this, I was like, are you kidding me? The first title defense of Cody Rhodes is going to be against AJ Styles, and AJ Styles actually faced Cody's father in 2003. That's improbable because there's not a lot of wrestlers still wrestling who have wrestled Dusty Rhodes. Okay? Dusty Rhodes was wrestling way before. Okay? So what is the coincidence that the first wrestler that Cody's going to wrestle is AJ Styles? Now, from the match between AJ Styles and Dusty Rhodes, Cody's father, to the day that Cody Rhodes won the championship on April 7th this year was exactly 246 months, guys. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? from Dusty Rhodes' father, from Cody Rhodes' father's facing Cody's next opponent is AJ Styles. The last match, the match between Dusty, his father, and AJ Styles was exactly 246 months before he won the championship. His dad's nickname is American Dream, which equals 246. Also, look, in the beginning of this, to the Colossus of Rhodes, the Statue of Liberty, the Colossus of Rhodes, right? Look at the gematria of the Colossus of Rhodes. It equals 246. And remember, the Olympics this year is going to be closed out in the stadium called the Stade de France, which equals 246. And again, this is not a coincidence, guys. It lands exactly 246 days after AJ Styles and Dusty Rhodes. And now Cody is going to be facing the same guy in his first title defense. This is improbable. I don't know if a lot of you guys understand how big this is. And it gets even better. Watch this. This all connects to Jurassic Liars and June 11th. Remember, Dusty Rhodes died on June 11th. Now watch this. Not only was there 246 months between Dusty Rhodes and AJ Styles match, but from the day that they had their match, AJ Styles and Dusty Rhodes, to the day that Dusty Rhodes died on June 11th, 2015, was exactly 11 years, 246 days, guys. Again, 246. So you're telling me Cody Rhodes wins the title his dad could never win 246 months after the match between him and AJ Styles, and Dusty Rhodes died 11 years, 246 days after the match between Dusty Rhodes and AJ Styles, okay? So there's two connections. And look at the amount of days, guys. Look at the amount of days between their match and the day Dusty Rhodes died. 4264. It's the same numbers, guys. It's the same numbers in 246. They're just rearranged. What are the chances it lands on that many days? Okay? Now, I put this little piece down here because just days before their match in 2003, AJ Styles and Dusty Rhodes, AJ Styles won the TNA Triple Crown, okay? I'm going to show you how important this is. If you guys watch Jurassic, you know how important the Triple Crown is, okay? But look, AJ Styles won the Triple Crown on June 11th, 2003. Dusty Rhodes would go on to die on June 11th, 2015. So 12 years later, after AJ Styles won the Triple Crown to the day Dusty Rhodes died, it's the same day, guys, June 11th. Okay? So, remember, if you guys watch Jurassic Liars, there's this very big event that happened connected to Seattle in June 11th, 1977, the year Elvis died, the year Tom Brady was born. AJ Styles won the Triple Crown on June 11th, 2003. Okay? Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown on June 11th, 1977. Seattle Slew, guys, as in kill Seattle. The word slew means kill. Again, big shout out to Jurassic Liars. This is not my info. But look how many years is between the Triple Crown of Seattle and the Triple Crown of AJ Styles. Exactly 26 years, guys. And why is that so mind-blowing? Why is it so mind-blowing that between Seattle Slew's Triple Crown and AJ Styles' Triple Crown is exactly 26 years? Because crown equals 26, guys. That's what makes it so perfect. How is it possible that crown equals 26 and from one Triple Crown to the next is 26 years exactly? That's how you know this is important. And this all happened on June 11th. Dusty Rhodes died on June 11th. Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown on June 11th. AJ Styles won the Triple Crown on June 11th, okay? And notice who AJ Styles beat to win the Triple Crown. He beat a guy, Raven. Remember how big the Raven has been. The Ravens, the Baltimore Ravens. So AJ Styles beat a guy named Raven, okay? And here's where it all comes together, okay? So just pay attention to this. So from Seattle Slew to AJ Styles' Triple Crown is 26 years exactly. Both of these events happened on June 11th. 26 is crown and royal and queen, okay? Now, remember, I told you AJ Styles won the Triple Crown on June 11th, 2000. AJ Styles faced Dusty Rhodes for the same title, okay? So you got Triple Crown, Seattle Slew on June 11th. You have AJ Styles Triple Crown on June 11th. 119 days later, which is the reverse of June 11th. 119, guys. 119 is the upside down June 11th. Exactly 119 days after June 11th, Cody Rhodes and Dusty Rhodes fought for the title. And then Dusty Rhodes would go on to die on June 11th, 2015. Okay, so what are the chances of that? What are the chances that he wins the Triple Crown on June 11th? 119 days later, he faces Dusty Rhodes. And then Dusty Rhodes would go on to die 12 years later. Right here it is, guys. From AJ Styles' Triple Crown to Dusty Rhodes' death was exactly 12 years. And look, from Seattle Slew's Triple Crown to Dusty Rhodes' death was exactly 38 years. And death equals 38. Okay? So hopefully you guys can understand this. Hopefully you guys can understand what I'm saying here. This puzzle, right? Seattle Slew, AJ Styles, Dusty Rhodes, all connected by the Triple Crown by June 11th. Okay? That's why I'm bringing this June 11th up, because it seems to be big, guys. Why would Jurassic be pointing to June 11th for so many years, and now this year, Cody Rhodes, who's connected to June 11th, is now the champion? His dad died on June 11th, okay? And again, big shout out to Jurassic Liars for the base information here, okay? I would never be able to find this without him, okay? Now, we're going to talk about just how perfect Cody Rhodes' first match is against AJ Styles and why it's in France, okay? First of all, AJ Styles was born 8 years and 29 days apart from Cody Rhodes. This 29 number is what I want you guys to focus on. 8 years and 29 days apart. The reason that's important is because these guys will be having a match in France. The word France equals 29, okay? Okay, so these guys are born 29 days apart on the calendar. Their first match against for the title is in France, which equals 29. And both these characters, Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles, used to be part of something called the Bullet Club. Look at this, guys. Bullet Club equals 29 in the same cipher as France. Again, these guys have a history of being a part of the Bullet Club. Look at the Skull and Bones logo, okay? This makes me think of something with a Trump head wound, okay? The Bullet Club. What's the chances that it equals France? Now, this France match will be exactly 29 days before AJ Styles' birthday. Okay, so Cody Rhodes born 29 days apart on the calendar from AJ Styles. And this title match between the two will be 29 days before AJ Styles' birthday. It'll be AJ Styles' 47th birthday. And this is where the 47 becomes important, guys. In gematria, France equals 47 and 29 again. And next year, okay, so this is where it gets big. Super Bowl 59, okay, will be in Louisiana. And again, there's no other big city connected to chances that Louisiana is the Super Bowl next year, and Louisiana equals 29, and the Super Bowl is on 2/ all about the 29, okay? Again, because France equals 29, Louisiana 29. Trump also equals 29. Biden equals 29, okay? I just made a post in my community section today about how big the number 29 is to Barack Obama. As a matter of fact, did you guys see that post? Hey, Joseph, did you see my post about Barack Obama and the 29 connected to a wrestler? I made a post earlier and tagged you. I don't know if you saw it. Joseph is saying Stormy equals 29. Yeah, thank you for that. Trump 29, Hush Money trial began 29 days after Stormy's birthday. Okay, well that makes sense. Perfect. So the 29 is big here. I think mainly because France equals 29 and Louisiana, okay, all in the same cipher. Okay, back to the 246. And just in case you guys don't think it's perfectly scripted for AJ Styles to be Cody Rhodes' first opponent in France, look at this. AJ Styles debuted based in Georgia. Remember, Cody Rhodes is also from Georgia. Okay, so they're both from Georgia. And AJ Styles debuted as Mr. Olympia, a masked wrestler. So why is that important, guys? Why is AJ Styles debuting as Mr. Olympia? Well, where's the Olympics this year, guys? Olympia, Olympics. The Olympics are in France. And now AJ Styles, who was debuted as Mr. Olympia, is going to be in France also. Okay. Now, here's where it gets even bigger, guys. AJ Styles, I'm just going to read this. Atlanta-based World Championship Wrestling had observed Styles in Air Paris program in NWA Wildside and offered each a contract in early 2001, guys, the year of 9/11. Styles renamed Air Styles and Paris were placed in a tag team which was named Air Raid. Okay? So I want you guys to understand this. AJ Styles teamed with a guy named Air Paris, and they called their team Air Raid. Here's a screenshot, guys. It was 3/21/01. AJ Styles and Air Paris together named Air Raid. They debuted in this match exactly 24 weeks and 6 days before 9/11, which was an air incident. You guys get it? 246. Remember, I've already made a whole bunch of connections to 246. But what are the chances that Air Raid debuts 246 before 9/11? Okay. And again, this is the France connection because the guy's name was Air Paris. Okay. Air Paris. That's who he teamed with. And again, if this isn't enough to show how perfect AJ Styles is for the France connection, yeah, it's perfect. Okay. And this is why this decode is so important, because in the midst of me doing this whole decode about AJ Styles, there was an event that happened in France. And the same day I was working on this decode, guys, I got confirmation. Okay. Here's where we get into the interesting part of the decode. Okay. So look at this. The same day I was making this decode about France, it was in the news that the blades fall off of the Moulin Rouge in Paris. Okay. And I wrote here, right after I started putting this France decode together, the news broke that the blades of the Paris Moulin Rouge windmill had fallen off. Okay. And look at this. A lot of the news articles were saying the blades fall off. The gematria of the words blades fall off is 250. And these blades fall off on the day leaving 250 days in the year, guys. So blades fall off on the 250 days left in the year, and blades fall off equals 250. So that's just the beginning. There's way more to this, but I just thought that was crazy. And this whole Moulin Rouge decode is going to connect to what I've already showed you about AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes, Trump. Okay. So for the next slides, we will focus on the number 15 and all of its variations and prime relationships. Okay, so I just want you guys to keep this stuff in mind as we go through the rest of this decode. It's important. For example, 47 is the 15th prime number, okay? And the numbers 105, the number 150, and the numbers 1050 are all 15, because if you drop the 0 in all these numbers, you get 15, okay? And again, 47 is the 15th prime. So I want you guys to remember this as we go through the rest of the decode. All the numbers are going to be about 15, okay? And 47, which is the 15th prime. Okay, so the Moulin Rouge. The blades fall off of the Moulin Rouge, and they were saying it was because of a mechanical problem. Well, mechanical problem equals 150. Again, there's your 15, guys. 150, drop the 0, you get 15. Mechanical problem equals 150. Moulin Rouge equals 150. The blades fell off of the Moulin Rouge 8,387 days after the movie called Moulin Rouge. 8,387 is the 1,050th prime number, guys. Okay, let that sink in for a second. Moulin Rouge 150, mechanical problem 150, exactly 8,087 days after the Moulin Rouge movie to the day the Moulin Rouge fell off was exactly 8387, which is the 1050. Again, this number is the same number, guys. The 150 is in here. What are the chances of that? Okay, what are the chances? What are the chances of that? 150 and Moulin Rouge equals 150. Okay. Yes, Illuminati equals 150 as well. Yes. Queen Elizabeth also equals 150. So again, this is just the start, guys. Remember, there was another event that happened in Paris a few years ago. It happened on the 15th of April, 2019. Again, there's your 15 again. The Notre Dame Cathedral caught on fire. Okay? The Notre Dame Cathedral caught on fire on the 15th of the month, on the 105th day of the year, which is 105, like 15. And again, Moulin Rouge 150. From the Moulin Rouge movie to the Moulin Rouge incident was 1050 prime number. And again, not a coincidence that the Notre Dame caught on fire on the 105th day of the year. Okay? On the 15th of the month. The same day the Titanic sank. The same day Abraham Lincoln died. Okay? So much stuff happened on April 15th. So, with that being said, from the day of the fire on the Notre Dame to the Moulin Rouge, okay, was 5 years and 10 days. Well, if you look at this number, guys, 5 and 10, it's the number 1, 0, and 5. What are the chances that Notre Dame was on fire on the 105th day of the year, and 5 years and 10 days later, like 105, the Moulin Rouge blades fell off, and Moulin Rouge equals 150. Again, this is all about the 1-5. Remember, the Illuminati was founded on 5/1. Okay? And remember, Illuminati equals 150, like Moulin Rouge. Okay? So again, all about the 51s or the 1-5s. Okay? Now, let's bring the Super Bowl in next year. Okay? I already told you that the Olympics is having a closing ceremony in the Stade de France, which equals 105. The next NFL season is the 105th NFL season, guys. 105th, of course. The Super Bowl was in Louisiana, New Orleans. Do you guys remember the history event? The Louisiana Purchase, which starts in Louisiana, okay? The whole territory of the Louisiana Purchase, okay? What are the chances that Louisiana Purchase equals 105? Again, this is the number. This is the NFL season this year, 105, and it's going to end in Louisiana, and Louisiana Purchase equals 105, okay? So again, all these events, the Super Bowl, the Paris, the Moulin Rouge, the Notre Dame, all that stuff was connected to the 1-5 or the 105, whatever, the 15 essentially. Okay. And again, I think there's a lot more to find here with the Louisiana Purchase. I want to give a big shout out to Casey, who brought this up in Sean's live stream a few days ago about the Louisiana Purchase. And of course, it equals 105. Okay. In the 105th NFL season. Okay. Now, back to this event in France for WWE. The guy who Cody Rhodes is facing is AJ Styles, which just happens to equal 105. Okay? I started this whole decode talking about Freemasonry. The word masonry equals 105. Order of Illuminati, 105. Jorge Mario Bergoglio, or Pope Francis. Get it, guys? Pope Francis. Like France. And his full name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, equals 105. Okay? Now remember, 47 is the 15th prime. The number 105, is AJ Styles, but the number 105 is, if you drop the 0, it's 15. Remember, France equals 47, like Cody. 47 is the 15th prime number, which is like, again, like 105 is 15, okay? Masonry 105. The word Franco, okay, this is interesting. The word Franco is the word for Francis, or Francis, like Pope Francis, okay? It means free man. Remember, this all started talking about Cody Rhodes and the Statue of Liberty. France gave the United States the Statue of Liberty, which is about freedom, right? Liberty and freedoms. The word Franco means Francis, and Francis means free man. But look at the word Franco. Franco equals 105. Again, okay? Like Jorge Mario Bergoglio, Pope Francis equals 105. So this all connects to the 105th NFL season, the 15, the 105, okay? Now, at the same day this Moulin Rouge incident was happening, the Indianapolis Colts, which equals 105, had the 15th overall pick in the draft. Okay, they selected number 15 with the 15th overall pick. Okay, Colts select UCLA Laiatu Latu, number 15. They had the 15th pick in the draft. They selected number 15, and Colts equals 15. I'll show you why I'm bringing the Colts into this in a minute. Look at this guy. What school do you think this guy went to, guys? Look at this. I can't put my cursor down there, but look at the bottom left of your screen and read what I highlighted down there on the bottom left. What school does that say? His high school was a Jesuit school. The Colts are very connected to the Jesuits because the Indianapolis is the only city in the NFL that equals 201, like the Jesuit order. Okay? This guy almost had to retire in his college career. Okay? Almost had to retire in his college career because of a neck injury. What are the chances that neck equals 15, like Colts? And he wears the number 15. Okay? The last Super Bowl the Colts were playing in was against New Orleans, guys. Okay? So this is where I'm going to connect this event that's happening the same day the Moulin Rouge fell. Okay? The Colts are drafting this guy, the Jesuit guy, 15th overall. And the last Super Bowl the Colts played in was against the New Orleans Saints. They have the fleur-de-lis on their helmets, the New Orleans Saints, which is about freedom again, slavery and freedom, the fleur-de-lis. Okay, so here it is, guys. The last Super Bowl that the Colts played in with Peyton Manning, whose family is from New Orleans, by the way. Peyton Manning, his family, his dad from New Orleans. The last Super Bowl the Colts played in was against New Orleans with the Fleur-de-Lis. Okay? The Saints. You get it? Like the Catholic Church, the Saints. That game is exactly 15 years and 2 days before the Super Bowl in New Orleans next year on 2/9. Okay? So you got the Colts playing New Orleans in the Super Bowl 15 years later, like Colts equals 15, guys. Remember, all the 15s I just showed you, Colts equals 15. 15 years later, after this game, it's going to be in New Orleans, just like this. This was the last time the Colts played against New Orleans. And look at the draft order this year, guys. Look at the draft order. The Saints selected one pick before the Colts. What are the chances of that? When I saw that, I was like, are you kidding me? I'm making this connection with the Colts and the Saints, and now the Saints and the Colts picked right one after another this year in the 2024 draft, and they played each other in the Super Bowl in the 2009 season when Barack Obama was selected as president, by the way. But look at the guy they selected this year, guys. One pick after the Saints. They selected Leatu Latu, which equals 152. And from the Super Bowl with the Saints and Colts to the Super Bowl this year is 15/2, 152. Like the player they selected equals 152. Okay. And so again, this is important because this connects back to New Orleans, back to the French. And now we're going to talk about the lady. So the rest of this decode is going to be talking about the lady, as in the Lady Gaga. Why is Lady Gaga? Why is her name Lady, first of all? And why is she in the Joker movie that's called Folie Deux, which is French? Okay? And again, the Joker's face paint is French colors, blue, red, and white. And look, I've pointed this out before, but look at the logo for the Paris Olympics. Here's the hair. You guys see it? Just look at it for a minute. Here's the hair. Here's the mouth. Where's the eyes? But still, this looks like a woman's face. This is a lady. So I want you guys to sink in. This is like the crazy part of this decode. The lady is the face of the Olympics in Paris. Lady Gaga is starring in the Joker movie with a French title, Folie Deux. Lady Gaga, French title, the face of the lady for Paris, France. And then you had the Moulin Rouge, which is all about ladies. The Moulin Rouge is all about the lady, right? And look at this. Remember how the Notre Dame burnt down? Well, in French, the word Notre Dame de Paris means Our Lady. Do you guys get this? Lady Gaga, the lady logo. The Notre Dame means the Our Lady. And the song that was written for the Moulin Rouge movie is called Lady, Marmalade. Okay? So this is not a coincidence, guys. This is all about the lady. And look at what the word lady equals. 15. 15, guys. And this is the big part. Remember, France equals 47. 47 is the 15th prime. And lady equals 15. The Notre Dame means Our Lady of Paris. They have the lady logo. The song written for Moulin Rouge is called Lady Marmalade, and you have Lady Gaga. This is exactly why they're using a person called Lady. I mean, how many people are called Lady? Come on. There's only one person that I know of that has the word lady, okay? And it's perfectly synced with this French stuff. And look, she's the center stage here. All the stuff you see for this movie, it's always the woman that seems to be in the front. Okay? So, how about this, guys? In French, remember the name of the Joker movie is called Folie, which means madness. Well, the actual phrase means madness for two. Madness for two. Joker, madness for two is essentially what it means in English. And so there's going to be madness this year, guys. What kind of madness, right? Well, the election, okay? The election madness. And look at the word folie, which means madness. See right here? That just happens to equal 47, like Trump, like France, like Cody Rhodes is the center stage of WWE right now. 47 is the 15th prime. Lady equals 15. And I already made a bunch of connections to the 105, which is kind of like a 15 again. And insanity just happens to equal 105. This will be the 105th NFL season, okay? But again, this all goes back to the 15. The madness, another word for in madness is insanity, okay? So they're telling us, that's a good one, Morgan. I see Morgan put lady in the Trump. Wow, that makes a bunch of sense. Again, guys, I'm telling you, something with Kamala Harris and Trump is going to go down, okay? I'm telling you, like this is some sort of madness between Trump. I don't know if Trump is going to win the election and then Biden's going to die. And in between the time that Trump wins the election and he takes over, Biden dies, Kamala takes over and somehow puts on like a emergency order and doesn't let Trump become president. And then all of a sudden there's a civil war. Like this is how I'm seeing it play. Trump gets elected, possibly. Okay, this is just a possible outcome. Trump gets elected on November 5th. Okay. Biden is still president at that time. But in between November 5th and Inauguration Day, Biden either dies or steps down and Kamala Harris takes over. Okay. That means Trump would be elected number 47, but Kamala Harris would actually be 47. Do you guys understand this? They could both be 47. Trump could be elected 47. Kamala Harris could take over to be the 47. Again, this is all about the 47. Okay. And that's why I think that could happen. And in between the time that Kamala Harris takes over, she puts out a state of emergency. Something happens in between that time. She does a state of emergency and she uses her executive power and she doesn't allow Trump to take office or something. Okay. And then there's riots because of everyone is supporting Trump and everyone's supporting, I could see that happening. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I could see that happening. Okay. Or they steal the election. I posted a video in my community section a few days ago where Trump said, wouldn't that be something if Kamala Harris took over? And they steal the election from Trump, okay? So what if they steal the election and then Trump starts another riot, right? And then there's like a civil fight and then they do all these like psyops, I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. You guys can agree with it or not. It doesn't matter, but I'm just throwing out possible ideas. But let's bring all this together with the 47, okay? Trump equals 47. He's currently in a hush money case, which equals 47. He's looking to become the next president, which equals 47. The numbers of the Moulin Rouge fell off, okay? So look at this, guys. Look how perfect this is. The letters that fell off the Moulin Rouge after the blades fell off was the MOU. Okay. Now, that means the remaining letters on the Moulin Rouge was Lin, Lin Rouge. Okay. The phrase Lin Rouge equals 47. Of course, like France. So you're telling me that the letters left on the Moulin Rouge after the blades fell off was equals 47, like France, like Trump, like Hush Money, like President. The song that was written for the Moulin Rouge movie is called Lady Marmalade, which equals 47. The blades fall off equals 47. So what are the and blades fall off equals 47, like Lin Rouge? Come on now. Like, that's perfect, right? What are the chances that the blades knocked off the letters that left 47, the gematria value of 47, okay? It's just insane. And again, this all goes back to Freemasonry, government, White House, all equals 47. But just perfect. Now, just so you guys can get a bigger scope of how this combines, the election for the 47th president is on November 5th, which is 115. The words Lin Rouge, the letters that were left on the Moulin Rouge, right here, okay? Lin Rouge equals hush money in 2 or 3 out of the 4 ciphers, okay? Remember, hush money is connected to a payment to Stormy, another woman. This is all about lady, a payment to a lady, right? Okay. So this album, Lady Marmalade, the original song, came out on November 5th. Election, guys. Do you see how this is all tied together? The lady that released this song, Patti LaBelle, equals 115. The letters left on the Moulin Rouge after the letters fell equals 115. Hush Money equals 115. The election is on 115. And Patti LaBelle released the Lady Marmalade on 115, 1974, which is this year the election will be the 50th anniversary. Okay. Remember, Donald equals 50. Okay. So what are the chances that this year on the election will be the 50th anniversary of the song Lady Marmalade? Okay. Don't forget France equals 115 in the same cipher as Hush Money, as Lin Rouge, as Patti LaBelle, all equal 115. Lucifer equals 115. Freemasons 115 and Masonic 115. Okay, yeah. So all going back to the Freemasons. Okay. And now we're going to talk a little bit about Joaquin Phoenix. Okay. Joaquin Phoenix has a big French connection also. Not only is he in the Joker, which has a French phrase, folie douce, the last movie he was in was Napoleon. Okay. So come on now. He's in this movie, which has a French title, and then the movie he was in before that was French connection. He was also in Gladiator, which is the Roman connection. And he was also in a movie called Her, which also goes back to the lady, right? Her. Just go read the synopsis for this movie, guys. It's crazy. But anyways, Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can hear me, please. Okay, great. I'm glad I'm back at least. Thank you guys for waiting around. Hold on. Let me get this reset up again. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but all right. So I have one slide left. Let's get through this. All right. So anyway, Joaquin Phoenix, his birthday is October 28th, the same day Matthew Perry died last year, the same day the Statue of Liberty was dedicated. He's playing in all these French movies, these French connections. He's playing in a movie called Her, which kind of makes me think of the Statue of Liberty, like the Liberty, Miss Lady Liberty, right? Everything connected with France is connected to ladies. You have the Notre Dame called the Lady of Paris. You have Lady Marmalade connected to the Moulin Rouge. And you have the Statue of Liberty, which they gave us, which is called Lady Liberty. Okay. And I'm going to bring this all together in the last slide. Okay. How about one more monument that's in France? Well, guess what, guys? I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Eiffel Tower, the nickname of the Eiffel Tower in France is La Dame de Fer. I don't know if I'm saying that right. La Dame de Fer, which means Iron Lady, guys. Again, with the ladies. Okay? So let's make a list one more time. The Eiffel Tower, the nickname for the Eiffel Tower is the Iron Lady. The French gave us the Statue of Liberty, which is nicknamed Lady Liberty, right? The Notre Dame Cathedral is also named Our Lady, right, of Paris. And again, what are the chances that La Dame de Fer equals 47, which is the 15th prime number, and Lady equals 15, and France equals 47, which again is the 15th prime number? This all goes back to the 1-5, the 15. Okay. So I just wanted to point out how important the 15 is here with the 47, the 15 and the 47 connection, how it connects to Freemasonry, how it connects to the Lady, France, Freemasonry, all that stuff. Okay. So, anyways, I think that's it. I don't want to make this stream too long, but how long have I been on here? Hold on. Wow, over an hour already. So, anyways, I'm going to jump into the chat for a little bit, hang out with you guys, and see what you guys are saying. Hold on. Somebody in the chat is saying, yeah, Joseph. Joseph said that Joaquin Phoenix played Commodus. Yeah, he did. Guys, remember how big Commodus was? Died in the year 192. Commodus was the very end of the movie Leave the World Behind, ended in the Commodus bunker. Somebody's saying there's a place in France where the naked ladies dance. Anyone know that from their childhood? No, I've never seen that. What is that called? A place in France where naked ladies dance, huh? I don't want to type in that here. I might get like some sort of crude pictures. I mean, are you talking about Moulin Rouge? Maybe I didn't understand what you were saying. I don't know. Oh yeah, Moulin Rouge is the theater where naked ladies dance. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, again, this is, you guys cannot tell me that this is not all about a lady. I mean, raise your hand in the chat, guys, if you guys think I'm on point with this lady connection, because I just kept seeing all this connection to Lady. What is the chances of Lady Gaga, right? Lady Gaga, everything connected to France has the name Lady connected to it. And it seems to all connect to the 47 and the 15. So again, 47 is the 15th prime. Yeah, Lady Liberty, right? Yeah, exactly. That's why Cody Rhodes' daughter is a woman, is a girl, and her name is Liberty. Okay, it's exactly why, guys. Exactly why Cody Rhodes is the new champion. His first defense is going to be in France, right? And his daughter's name is Liberty. I just want to go back to this slide because this kind of brings it all together with the lady. But Lady Gaga, and what really brings it together for me, guys, is the face, the lady face on the front of the Paris Olympics. How much more obvious can it be that they put a lady's face there, right? Yeah, I mean, this is all connected to me because my name is Cody. Yeah, I mean, my organic connections are crazy to this. Oh, by the way, in the Chaldean cipher, which again, you guys know I use this cipher often, and I think it's a very good cipher. It's very organic connections, right? This cipher has been very accurate. But in gematria, look at this. The word Cody equals 15, okay? And again, Cody in ordinal gematria equals 47. Well, what's 47, guys? 47 is the 15th prime number, okay? So do you see this? Cody equals 47 in standard gematria, which is the 15th prime number, and Cody equals 15 in Chaldean, which again goes back to the 47, okay? And I think the reason that the 15 is important is because 15 is the 5th triangular number, which all goes back to the pentagram, the 5, okay? I can give you a whole decode on the number 5, to be honest. So the number 5 is huge, but 15, the number 47 essentially breaks down to the number 5, okay? 47 is the 15th prime, and 15 is the 5th triangular number, okay? So definitely a connection there. Now, Joseph might like this one. Another thing that equals 15 in Chaldean is Obama. Obama actually equals 15. So you guys might, Joseph, you might want to be on the lookout for anything connected to Obama in the 15, because I'll be on the lookout for that. I just noticed that today, that Obama equals 15. Yeah, if you guys didn't see, the presentation by Derek over at Gematria, go watch his video on the trans connections. He made a huge video, excuse me. He made a huge video on the transgender connection between Caitlyn Jenner and Caitlin Clark. Remember, I already made a video earlier in the year on Caitlin Clark. She just got drafted in Indianapolis. Okay. Remember, Colts equals 15. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys didn't see that video, it kind of goes with my video. Gematria. Guys, go check out his channel, Gematria 85 on YouTube. And he made a video about that. So go check out his video. Jessica Lynn says there's a Lionel Richie song called Lady. Hold on. Let me look at that. I'm pretty sure I know that song. I just don't know. Didn't know it was called Lionel. I didn't know it was called Lady. Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. I mean, this kind of reminds me of a connection between Jesus and the church, right? I mean, to be honest with you, I think that's a lot of what it's talking about. Jesus and the church, right? The man and the woman. The church represents the woman, right? So that could also be something to think about. But yeah, this I'm gonna do more looking into this whole lady thing. I'll look more into this song too. This song called "Lady" by Lionel Richie. Let's see when it came out. It's saying it was originally a Kenny Rogers song, huh? "Lady" is a song written by Lionel Richie and first recorded by country music artist Kenny Rogers. Okay. Yeah, I'll look more into that. I don't know if I've heard this song or not, to be honest. I mean, I'm a musician. This also reminds me of the song what's that song by Aerosmith? Dude looks like a lady. Yeah, I mean that's probably connected. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I mean this could be interesting too. I mean, connect in connection to the Transformers, as you guys call them. I mean, maybe this is pointing to Michelle Obama because Michelle Obama definitely is a dude that looks like a lady. Actually, she doesn't really even look like a lady, does she? She looks like a man. She looks like a dude. Um, dude looks like a lady equals Jesuit order 69. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's something there. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that, guys. The phrase looks like a lady. Oh, my goodness. Watch this. Again, you guys know I'm always talking about how it could be Kamala Harris. But look at this. I've already talked about this before, but looks like a lady. Okay. I mean, that's just funny. You're telling me that Kamala Harris equals looks like a lady? Oh my god. That has to be a joke, guys. That has to be a joke. Hilarious. It just happens to have the same cipher match as her. Um yeah, Joseph, I never knew what the song was saying either when I watched Mrs. Doubtfire until I actually like one day I looked it up and it was saying dude looks like a lady. I thought it was saying something like that too, like do it like a lady or something like that. Yeah. But I definitely, I mean, I should definitely look into this. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do more of this decode. Like, I wasn't able to look into Mrs. Doubtfire. I wasn't able to look into this song by Aerosmith, or even look into this song by Lionel Richie. But I will look into this stuff for sure. Yeah, Joe Biden. He just said he would debate Trump on Howard Stern, and Howard Stern equals 152, like Joe Biden. Yeah, that 152 is big, guys. American equals 152. in reverse. So Kamala Devi Harris, 152. Joe Biden, 152. American, 152. Yeah, Mon, no joke, the womb means matrix, yep. Yep, the womb is the matrix, that's for sure. I mean, to be honest, guys, did you guys see my post about the Marmari? Hold on, let me bring it up. Let me just talk about this while I'm on live. Did you see that he came back after he got stabbed? He came back with an eye patch. You kidding me, guys? Hold on, I'm waiting for this picture to pull up. Hold on. I don't know why it's being so slow now. So this guy comes back with the eye patch. And gosh, guys, this is so connected to Trump and a head wound. You see, today is 248 days after Trump got his mugshot. So let me just go over this really fast. President Donald Trump equals 248, right? Remember, the United States will turn 248 years old this year. And Pluto will return in the birth chart, and Pluto takes 248 years, right? And the name of this guy, Marmari Emanuel, equals 248. Again, like President Donald Trump, okay? And this guy comes back with the eye patch 248 days after Trump got his mugshot on 24/8. So again, Trump, he got his mugshot on 24/8. 248 days later, this guy comes back with a head wound. Again, a mugshot is also a shot of the head, right? You guys get it? Trump gets a shot of his head, a mugshot, and then 248 days later after that, this guy comes back with the one eye patch looking like a head wound, an eye wound. And again, his name, Marmari Emanuel, equals 248. Let me just bring up all the 248s. Hold on. So Marmari Emanuel, 248. President Donald Trump, 248. Trump, ASSINATION equals 248. First woman president, 248. Okay. So definitely a lot to think about. I just think it's perfect timing that this happened 248 days after Trump's mugshot. Just perfect timing. So yeah, I just wanted to go over that. I thought that was interesting today. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to hang it up, guys. It's getting late here. Let me see what you guys are saying. Well, Bertie is asking what happened to his eye. Well, apparently he got stabbed in his eye. So I don't know. It didn't look like he got stabbed to me. It looked like he got hit with a rock or something. But yeah, guys, I'm so happy I was able to do a live stream, and I was pretty much able to make it through without losing connection very much. So hopefully I'll be able to do another one of those. I'll be going back to Germany on the 9th. On the 9th of May, I'll be going back to Germany, so I'll be able to do live streams with some good Wi-Fi again. And yeah, I have a whole decode Thank you guys in the comments for all the kind words. I appreciate you guys. I have a whole decode on the tetragrammaton. Hold on a second. I would go over that here, but yeah, hold on a second. If I have time in the next few days, hopefully I can get this decode out, because I have a whole backlog of information that I haven't released. But this actually connects to this decode I did today. I should have done this decode first. Yeah, I should have done this decode first, guys, but I just want to give you a sneak peek. And show you guys what I'm working on for the next decode. So this is an interesting. I found a lot of crazy stuff with this. So this will be my next decode, I think. I think it's going to connect to this decode I just did, because it connects to the Knights Templar. It connects to Cody Rhodes again, to Triple H, and to the Tetragrammaton, the I am that I am. Okay, and yeah, this one will be one of my most thorough works that I've done. So hopefully you guys can catch that whenever I end up doing that. And yeah, so I thank you guys all for staying with me, even though I wasn't able to release a whole lot over the last few weeks. And again, I'm very appreciative of all of you guys. Let's see. Yeah, thank you guys so much. If you guys would hit the like button, can I get over 100 likes before I end the stream? That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing to get over 100 likes. And yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end it. If you guys want to support the channel, like I said, hit the like button. And if you guys want to make donations, you can do so at the link at the above. And if you guys, yeah, just I'll see you guys in the next decode, which hopefully will be this one, unless something